As computing shifted from a host and terminal model to a distributed model, new security concerns and issues were introduced, and controls needed to be established to maintain the security of this model. The distributed system has several types of architecture such as the client-server model, the tiers model, and the peer-to-peer model. For example, the client-server model allows each user to have his own fully operational desktop system, while accessing services on servers that are accessible through the network. Since both clients and servers compute and store data, then security issues have to be addressed everywhere, including the communication links, unlike with the centralized system, where security can be focused on the central servers. Security issues relating to the clients include the following. Desktop systems might contain sensitive information, since they are capable of storing data locally. Desktop users might not be fully aware of the security issues or risks that are relevant to their assigned systems. Users might be able to access unauthorized sensitive information accidentally or with malicious intents. The desktops or laptops might get stolen or compromised by attackers and become a threat to the whole system. Data that is saved only on the client systems might get lost if not backed up regularly. Security issues relating to the communication links include the following. Communication equipment could be used as entry points to attackers if not properly configured and patched. Wireless networks could be broken into, if they are using weak authentication. Systems that have access to the internet are at risk of being infected with malicious code. In order to counter all these various issues, many controls need to be implemented to ensure the required level of security. These controls, which should be covered in policies and other documentation, include the following. Emails must be monitored and filtered, to ensure that malicious attachments and links are stopped, and to ensure that sensitive information isn't transferred without permission. All downloaded content should be monitored and controlled. Access control should be implemented, such as by using multi-factor or biometric authentication. Databases should be properly managed and secured, and access to them should be controlled. Files should be encrypted on client systems, to ensure that the loss of the devices doesn't cause data leakage. The user and administrator's roles should be separated on the systems, where high-privilege processes are only accessible by administrators. Domains should be protected, to ensure that a compromised system doesn't compromise the whole network. Physical labels should be used, and classification levels should be clarified where necessary. Files on the client and server systems should be backed up. Users should be regularly trained, and security awareness sessions should be conducted. Systems should be protected from environmental risks. The disaster recovery plan should cover all the client and server systems, to ensure that the business is not affected in the case of a disaster. Security should be a main requirement when developing new services or applications. Due to the wide range of required controls, Defense in Depth helps in providing multiple levels of protection, depending on the sensitivity of the protected systems and data.